Hi, I'm Jimmy.
I'm Andy.
And we're from the band Doves.
Our new album's, I think it's out first week of April. The album's called Kingdom of Rust, and it's been 4 years in the making.
We finished touring in 2006, and I think we felt we needed and had earned a 4-month break from each other. And that's what we did. So we started it in April 2006. And believe it or not, we've been pretty solidly at it since, you know.
We run the band. It's pretty militant, really, isn't it? We have to go into the studio all the time,
Yeah.
Otherwise we start slacking, really.
Yeah, we go in whether that day you get anything or not. We find that the more you do it, you know, the more things, you know, there's a bit of patience in, but you know, you just have to get in there and keep trying things until it works. This one just took a bit longer to understand what it was we were trying to achieve, you know, after being in a band together for 18, 19 years, if you count Sub, our first incarnation. So it's like, it just took a bit to understand. We'd never wrote as many songs for this time, you know.
I mean, the first stage, wasn't it? It was fine in the studio. We hadn't had a bass. We found a barn on a farm in the middle of nowhere. Pretty isolated, really. But it's I think where we work best.
Sort of distant drone of the motorway in the background and
the planes, yes,
yeah,
it's the airport.
Flight path. What's it about? It's about 12 songs, and they're all widely different, I suppose. There's no concept, really.
I think this, I mean, we sort of disagree this between us, really. I think there's quite a lot of kind of themes of travel on there.
Yeah.
You know, there's 1003, which is kind of about a train journey. I suppose Kingdom of Rust, the singles, kind of a road trip, really, going back to somewhere maybe you're from and looking for something.
Looking for an old feeling, or.
And then Jetstream.
Yeah, Jetstream's got that sort of 50s futuresque, you know, the sort of age of flight and travel. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but there is with Dove stuff. There tends to always be. It's been a theme that's ran through quite a few of the records, really, subtly, or you know.
I think it's been more direct on this record, isn't it? The actual, you know, as in the themes of trains and planes. We've never really been, you know, been less subtle this time, maybe, about it. Hopefully, you know, in a good way.
It's just been tough, just understanding why we still matter, to ourselves. It was literally why we're still doing this. I mean, you know, none of us are falling out. We still get on really well. It's just, you know, we just had to make sure the chemistry was still there between us, and it was. But it just took a bit of prizing out and wrestling with a bit more this time.
And I suppose as you get older, there's more outside influences, more distractions sometimes. You know,
yeah.
Families and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's still, you know, our absolute priority, the band, but sometimes, you know,
life has a habit of getting in the way, as we all know.
But I think that goes back to why we're quite militant about going in the studio, you know, and just putting in the hours.
Yeah, if we'd allowed the external stuff to get in the way, then it would have been a lot more. You know, we had to, that work ethic. Well, look, whatever's going on, just going to work was helpful and therapy sometimes to get through some not so good times in some of our lives, you know. So yeah, we just couldn't not do it, you know. We wanted to write another album. We played last year at the Royal Festival Hall as part of Heavenly's 18th birthday celebrations, and that was the first time we played live in 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. That did us a lot of good as well. It helped us finish the record.
Yeah,
really.
Psychology, that helped us finish the record because we got a taste of what we've been missing.
And just, you know, to spend two or 3 weeks rehearsing and not obsessing over the detail of
not
the
discussing new
songs.
music, not discussing where we were at with some of these new songs.
It means you can rehearse and no one complain if you make a mistake. Complain at the end of the set. Mm-hmm. Whilst we're very, when it comes to recording, we're really listening out for detail, and it's quite live. It's quite cathartic, really. You can just pretty much do what you want, really.
Yeah, and we managed to get like 4 new songs from Kingdom of Rust into the set, so we got a head start on that, and we're just rehearsing at the moment to go out and play some dates in March and April. So yeah, it's really exciting, especially after being away so so long, it'd be just good to tread the boards again.
I mean, even like by September last year, we were worrying whether we had a record really around that gig, because it was the record's quite kind of diverse, and we were worried that it wouldn't really hang together, weren't we?
Yeah, it really did come together in the compiling of it. With 2 days to go before mastering it, we suddenly all went, you know what? It's gonna fit. It's gonna sit. It's working. But it was very much, the track listing was very important.
It was,
in you know, in making us understand that.
Every previous album, we normally have the first track and the last track sort of mapped out.
Yeah,
this,
you kind of half know.
We had no idea on this. We were like, what the hell? You know?
We're going to open it, yeah.
So there were quite a few discussions about that.
And then Jetstream just seemed to make sense with Jez singing, and that's the track we gave away on our website a couple of weeks ago. And it's a great introduction to the record, I think.